And here it is! Suikoden begins. The graphics look very much like they originally used to be. Sprites seem to be completely the same, perhaps a little bit more refined. Oh, there's a new mechanic. I can now run. Original Suikoden did not have a specific dash running animation or running ability for the main character. It was an upgrade you would get later with specific. But let's just start the game. Yep, chat. Oh, and of course. Yep, and some dialogue boxes. And of course, the face sprites of say face art has been completely redrawn, just like every other. And in the original, it is the fact that the floor was shiny and reflected characters was very nice looking special effect. So. Ah. I'm getting cold shivers to my back knowing this. Almost 30 years ago I played this game in the original one, and I have very fond memories of it because it's the first JRPG that I personally played. I had played Chrono Trigger at my then friend's house, and I had been very impressed about it. So Suikoden was, and I was also very excited about coming Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, hype was real even then. And Suikoden was something that, I saw reviews, and it seemed very interesting, as in that it really was not just no longer a 16-bit game. It was starting to actually make use of what PlayStation could do in the genre. Although, of course, it didn't do it yet perfectly using just two-dimensional graphics, but still, hey. And interestingly enough, if character has face portrait, you can say that, yep, they're gonna be important in the game. The characters, main character's faces made look a bit more sterner. But let's just accept. And interestingly enough, this game had a little gimmick about gameplay thing that you could just basically just use the left hand to play it. Lady Windy. Yeah, that starts the game, of course. Son of a famous general, Theo McDohl gets to now actually start his own career. So that guy looks interesting. He looks like he has massive amount of facial hair, Kasim Hazil, and of course he would be important because he has a face. They added a floor walking sound effect. And that would be David's first commanding officer. Yeah, he looks like sleazy. He looks like some sort of sleazy courtman. That actually is something like you could say very good professional attitude. That it doesn't matter who you are. If you are starting from the bottom, you are starting at the bottom, and it doesn't matter what's your name. Although I would say that the sprites look a bit jarringly pixelated when compared to the very beautiful backgrounds. And the music has been recomposed, of course. And it's a really good one. This would be. And Romeo's got a facial scar. He will be quite important character, of course, because he has a face. Oh. Oh, see, he seems he is the manservant. So there's a couple of other characters around here. But he looks burly. Let's not. Oh. Oh. And Cleo's got a, you could say, hell, it was difficult for me to even guess originally that Cleo is actually a woman. The art didn't do much of it, although script would make it quite clear. Oh, and Ted looks just his old-fashioned kind of kooky self. And that will be a sound we'll be hearing a lot of somebody joining. Oh. Oh. And interestingly enough, because of the, well, the main. Oh, strange. That's foreshadowing. Oh, no. There's no mention about Theo having a wife. Maybe he's a widow. Yeah. Gremio's got a quite long hair as well. Very impressive blonde ponytail. And it's a... Yeah, man, they added some extra, you could say, animation details to the story. Foreshadowing. It is impossible not to highlight all these little foreshadowing to the plot elements, because this game is gonna have lots of it. Alright, and Gremio joins. And I can walk diagonally, and they've added animation frames too. No, just a very tiny little tweaks to the original gameplay. Just a little bit of refinement, just to show that yep, this is not just a port. This is really remaster. We're gonna add this little slight gameplay conveniences to the game. Even though it in a sense, because it's designed to be played with the originals, you can just travel the 4 directions. It really is not that. Oh, and that also joins. I guess the Imperial Army has some sort of AVEC system going along. That looks real beautiful. So let's just check the buttons. Oh, I have a map. Yeah, and I got this. nothing special. Party items, equipment. Yep, no special mention about what is the weapon or level 1, but there is the mention because there is no specific inventory system in which you get weapon. Every character has a basic weapon which will be upgraded up from level 1 to up to level 16. But so far, game has shown that this empire seems to be, well, War of Succession implies that there was some sort of crisis and Barbarossa won a long time ago, which implies that the government is not that strong, because hey, this game is all about big war leading to the, spoiler, collapse of the Scarlet Moon Empire. And yeah, I'm already spoiling it, and Barbarossa will be the final boss of the game, although he is actually never portrayed as, you could say, truly villainous. But let's just go and have a chat with Kradze. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Magician Islands, northeast. Oh, yeah, the first was, let's be snarky, somewhere on this planet. So, game starts, and of course I would have to basically leave the place because there would not be a space for Dragon Stable. Oh. Predication. Is that translation error? I would feel it would be astral prediction, not predication. Oh, well, but still, hey, fetch some stuff. So, of course stables are in this direction. Yeah, there's some animals and a guy and a big critter. And he also proves to be quite important, of course, because he's got a face. I'd say that the character sprites are quite jarring compared to the environment. It must be a case of higher resolution. I have to do some little tweaking about settings. Sounded like an elephant. Oh, Ted was about to blurt out something. Oh yeah, but dragons can fly and they can carry lots of people. So far it has followed original very much, and I would guess, and one by one paces, and I think it's gonna do it this game. Although if I recall right, Dragon might have been bigger originally. But yeah, and this is not the only first time there's flying in with Dragon. Oh, but this looks nice. So, Magician Island. The first dungeon of the game. With this very grim music. So let's just calmly saunter away. For some reason, this walking animation looks like David's has taken a dump in his pants or something like that. So, but the basic systems are same. You can fight, use attacks, defendings, different options, all that. You can do a running, you can pay the money, or you can just make all the characters do an auto fight. And because this is just the first fight, let's just put it auto fight. And characters act at the speed order. And then once that's done, everybody gets some experience points and money, just like you would expect from the genre to be. And of course there would be some treasure chests to loot. And more enemies, and more just... And the first level up. Game's giving me quite a lot of medicinal stuff. No chance to get a map, but yay, another. Alright, so let's see. Transfer to... Let's go to pawn. Looks like pawn can't wear it. Yep, sometimes characters can't wear specific items. I forgot, fur robe is an actually armor, not accessory. But no matter, walking forward. And auto fighting again. Yeah, there's gonna be quite lots of fights, but they're gonna be usually go past quite fast thanks to how the game is programmed. But let's just go and now make use of the money healing items. Not that it was much needed. And dialogue has been retranslated. Oh, and now we have to fight. Actually, a real boss fight, or almost boss fight. Attack, and now I have to demonstrate the unite tactic. Only after several combinations of characters get team up to special type of attack. And sometimes these attacks have, you could say... and the game now tells what the attack does. So let's bring the unite attack. These unite attacks are, I would say, they are the quite common thing about here. And I would say that these and the unite attacks are much more important for the long-term whole party attacks than, let's say, magics. Although magics are useful and necessary, but unite attacks just tend to be something like better in that kind of purpose. Might have been quite something like a bit of a punk attitude, or unpleasant attitude, but still going. And there's the Lady Lecknard's residence, which is quite pompous, I would say, visually appealing, beautiful. But no matter, let's just make through all these upstairs. Yeah, sideways stairs going is kind of weird style, although up-down stair going is not that weird, because animation-wise, you could say. Quite many games of the 2D area nature have this kind of weirdness regarding to left to right horizontally placed stairs. But there's Lady Leknat. Have a chat with her. Yeah, if she sees, she most likely knows. Oh. Alright, so yep, the walking animation looks kind of silly now once I actually look about it. An impressive set piece. Even now it looks nice. Oh. That is foreshadowing, heavy foreshadowing. Although I would say that, yeah, this game... That's actually quite a good statement about Leknat. Yep, it's not a destiny, there's also free will involved. Yeah, there's a lot of bickering between Pan and Gremio. Slightly faster than the original one. In the original, it was way less grand term of wind rune show your power. Except now they don't have a delivery. Oh. That was the, you could say, the first little mission going on, but that it would not be the, you could say, all of it. Because the game needs to show, you could say, the basic setting, not just, yeah, your job is to go and fetch these, of course, expected from somebody low-level soldiers, nothing weird in that. Yep. So let's just make use of the running animation because it looks quite nice. Suikoden 2 had running in it with specific animation. So it's not something that they just pulled out of their ass to add to this game. It was already basically in the engine. They just basically applied it here. Although the diagonal walk was not. Especially with the specific animation frames. Yep. You got them. That guy looks like some sort of old bootlicker. Yep. Tax money missing. Yeah. I would guess that Cannon might be somebody that completely asshole boss for somebody below them and complete extreme sycophant bootlicker to anyone above him. Something like something like a Corporal Himmelstoss of the All Quiet on the Western Front kind of character. Yeah. Yeah, not just him coming along, he tagging along. So yeah, he is not part of your team. He doesn't fight at all being part of your team members. But just about to left that, cross the moat, head towards the Gregminster. And while I'm at it, let's just look at this very pompous looking building. And another general mentioned. Oh, that guy looks like some sort of fop. And then there's of course Theo's residence. Was this actually important residence or just a place? No, yeah. At Sonja Schulen. And another. This time a female general, and of course there was already mentioned Qasim Hadzil. But there's basic services, goods and services available in these places, but I'm not gonna use them because I'm gonna head to Rockland first. Oh, and the map has gotten, you could say, a new 3D look. Which might be quite common. But a horde of enemies. And they are capable of poisoning. Which is unpleasant. Ow, ow, ow. Getting lots of poison. Yeah, random encounters galore. And for somebody using an axe, Gremio doesn't actually hit so hard. I can walk even diagonally in the locations as well. Apparently going to the city heals me. But I would guess that, let's see, is it still here? There's a new music. Yeah, place seems to be not in good shape. Yep. But there's this shady looking guy, Marco. Yep. Let's see. Let's test it. I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be on the right. Yeah, but this is basically just a spin the coin game around. Let's see. Because in the original one, this money game had set order always appearing, and it would always reset when you would start it. So it's gonna be on the right. No, it wasn't. Well, but that was it. I guess it would be time to actually go to the inn now. Get myself have a chat with that guy. Apparently, his, Imperial soldiers are no. They don't seem to be particularly liked around here. Alright, let's save and stay to get the full recovery, and then just also make the save and end this episode right here. Next time I'll be continuing from, well, most likely outside. So, see ya then. See ya.